Well, there you have it. Nice long beard. 1.5 inches on that foot. Close to 2-inch spur on that one. Got a beard on him about, oh, it's between 9 and 10 inches, I'd say. He's actually got, what we got here? He's a double beard. Got one about 9 inches, and then he's got one about 3 inches. Nice bird. Big, heavy bird. These birds were hung up about 200 yards from here on a food plot. Sounded like they were henned up. And so I called to them a few times, and every time I'd call, they'd gobble. But they weren't moving. They were way out, made their way to the food plot, and then wouldn't leave from there for a little while. So I stopped yelping and started cutting a little bit on the slate. Next thing I knew, they were right here on top of me, both toms. They looked like twins, and I took the first shot that I got. I'd say 30 yards, 35 yards. That old 60-year-old Remington with them Magnum number 4s did it again. So this one right here, pretty sure this is one of two birds that's been giving us a fit over here. They've been henned up for the last 2 weeks. We haven't been able to do much with them. They talk a lot. We've been right underneath them. They hit the ground, they hen up, and we can't call them in. Can't get them in, but so close. So they broke loose today. They come over here when I started cutting. And I'm no expert caller by no means, but I've been watching a few YouTube videos and learning a little bit about how to cut. And so I decided to try it this morning, and it worked. It brought them in. So it just goes to show you got to try different things sometimes. Heavy bird. Heavy bird. So just out of curiosity, I want to see what this bird weighs. On here. $21.6. I don't know if I can get that on the camera or not. I'll try. $21.6. It's a big bird. Folks, there you go. Big old gobbler down this morning. Had 2 birds. They come from a good long ways off, several hundred yards. They were gobbling, and just about everything I did, every time I'd call, they'd gobble. And they made their way down to a food plot there on the farm, and they just didn't want to seem to come any further. So I switched up the call on them, and lo and behold, they answered the cut. And I only did it a couple of times. I put it away and just sitting there waiting. And the next time I picked it up and cut, they gobbled right beside me. They weren't 35 yards off. They were sneaking in on me. And they looked like twins. So the first one that gave me a clear shot I went ahead and took it. I didn't wait for them to get over here by the decoys or anything like that, because sometimes that don't work out. So as soon as they got the shot, I took it and clobbered him. Of course, the other one didn't want to leave him, but yeah, I finally run him off. So the bird weighed 21 pounds 6 ounces rather, and spurs about 2 inches on one foot, and the other one about 1.5 inches, inch and a quarter, 1.5 inches, something like that. About a 9-inch beard, maybe a little longer. I haven't measured it yet, but we'll see. So anyway, it's a great hunt. We're only allowed one a day here. We're only allowed 2 for the season. And I didn't want to kill both of those birds anyway. Those 2 birds we've been calling to and trying to get a shot on for several days. And so I really didn't want to kill the other. I'm going to try to find a bird somewhere else to get my second bird. But we'll see. So anyway, there you go.